Rod, being from Ohio, making that play,
Mhm.
talk about what went into making that play and your thoughts after it.
I mean, just being from Ohio, just in a sense, like the whole game is personal. Every year, it's so personal to me. And I say before the defense went out there, I told myself, you either gonna make the play or somebody else is to seal the game. And I told the up front they got to get to the quarterback for us. And I believe Mason and Jalen did, and made the play.
What does it say that you guys were able to do on defense, what you did without Will Johnson?
I mean, I think it says we have a lot of depth, and especially J Mac stepping up, and Mikey going the corner. Mikey being interchangeable and being such a great player, it just helps us have depth, and everybody else can get money.
In the front left here, Chris.
Blake, what's the mindset on that last drive, and what did JJ say to you guys in the huddle?
The mindset was, get the first down, smash them. And then, the last drive, we weren't able to get the first down. And we were able to kick the field goal and go up, and then we relied on the defense, and they were able to get the job done.
And then your kicker, just talk about what James Turner did.
He was money. He was money. You know what I'm saying? He was calm, cool, and collected. Hit all of them. Couldn't ask for a better kicker than my guy. So, jolly good fellow to him.
Okay, we'll stick on the left side here in the front row, Mitch.
Blake, can you talk about after Zach went out and you guys all huddled together, and then the play that you ended up right after getting the ball? Did you want that ball? What was going through the huddle right before that? What was going through the emotion with the teams as you saw him carted out? Just walk us through that whole sequence up to you.
Can you use the middle mic?
The middle one?
Yeah, that one's not working. Thank you.
When my guy was going down, Zach's my guy. He's another guy that came back for unfinished business. That's why we came back, and, seeing him go down the last game hurt. Very emotional, seeing, what he was going through down on the ground. But we came together. We came together, and we knew we had to do it for him, and very next play, boom, we went up. So, I know he's going to come back stronger than ever. One of the best guards in the nation. It's tough, losing a piece like that, but I believe in my guys. I believe they're ready, and I believe the next man's ready to step up. But, I'm praying for Zach, and like I said, I know he'll be back better than ever.
Front left, Bob.
Blake, with everything going on, your head coach wasn't here, Zinner went out, Will Johnson went out. Was this the most emotional, toughest game you guys have played, do you think?
It was tough. Last week was tough, So, we came in the game battle tested. We've been going through things all year, so we know how to stick together and, just play for each other, always have our brothers back. But obviously, having, Coach not here, having Zach leave, having Will go down, like all those things hurt. But like I said, we're battle tested, so we know it's a next man up energy, and we know we have our brothers back, and we all need to come together to make big plays.
On the right side in the middle there, Adam.
Hey Blake, players are often defined by this rivalry. How will you look back at your career now with this win, and what would you kind of say to Coach Harbaugh the next time you see him?
This being my last game in the big house, over my last 4 years, I'll look back and just pray. I left a legacy. I stamped my mark here. I made a difference. On and off the field. But looking back at this game, I feel like, this is why I came back. I couldn't go out in the big house like I did last year. It hurt. So I came back for a game like this, but I hope I just left a legacy that will be remembered. And so I'm so appreciative for the University of Michigan. It's been nothing but good, and best believe I'll be back every chance I can to see the big house and the best fans in the nation.
Second row on the left in the middle.
This could be for any of you guys. There's been a lot of talk nationally and especially on fans of the other team's side. Last two times we beat these guys, it had something to do with something other than you guys. What do you think you guys proved in that regard today?
I didn't think we proved any of those guys wrong, or that was our intention. We proved ourselves right. We know who we are as a team. We know all the work that we put in, and we just wanted to go out there and display it for the world to see. And obviously extremely happy with the way we did it.
Front row, right, Aaron.
Rod and JJ, it's 3 years in a row now you've beaten the Buckeyes. Can you just speak to the emotion of what you guys are going through right now, just what you're feeling and the success you guys have had the last couple of years?
I really can't put into words how I'm feeling. Just being a three-peat and being from Ohio, it feels great. especially them guys not recruiting me when I was coming out of high school. Just being able to beat them and get the get back on them feels so good.
I would say, you know, obviously I have a personal story with that, but, you know, it's just a blessing in disguise because this university is the best university in the world, and I'm so happy to be a part of it, so happy to be a part of this team. You know, love every single one of these guys, and happy we did it out there today.
Second row on the left, Charlie.
Rod, you've kind of talked about your emotion with that last play, but I'm curious for Blake and JJ, when you watch Rod make that play really seal the victory, what was going through your guys' mind? Was there nerves before it? What was the emotion like afterwards?
For me, you know, for me personally, I wanted to get that first down so bad so we could, you know, take a knee and get in victory formation, the best formation in football. But I knew my defense, you know, I knew when we kicked the field goal and the defense had to go back out there, I knew someone was going to make a play, you know, because, you know, you practice like you play, and we practice hard, man. And so, you know, seeing Rod out there get that pick, it just brought joy to my heart, you know, because I knew, you know, I knew he was ready. I knew he was ready for the moment, and when the opportunity came, he took advantage of it, and, you know, he did his thing. So, you know, I knew the defense was going to come through for us.
Yeah, same thing. I have so much trust in that defense. Obviously, we see them every single day, so I know how good they are. And I'm not lying to you. I really felt like Rod was going to make the play. Like, honestly, I just had this deep feeling in my gut that my twin was going to show up when it mattered. That's for sure.
All right, we'll go to the back right there. Rainer?
Blake, considering what you said, I guess, back in February at Chrysler and, you know, the team stated mission and all that's going around, would you say this is the most significant victory of your time at Michigan?
100%. You know, just because, you know, there's going to be more to come, you know, but as of right now, you know, this is, to me, my greatest win. Because when you say something, you have to stand on it, you know, and when I put it out there, you know, before the season, we were going to do all these things, I knew I was going to have to back it up, you know, so, you know, my team came together and we all backed it up, you know, but just like, you know, Kobe Bryant said, you know, the job's not finished, man. You know, we have a lot of work to do. You know, we have to go back, you know, tomorrow. We can enjoy today, but we have to lock into Iowa right away and get ready for Indy. And then after that, you know, we'll see. But, you know, just like the great Kobe Bryant said, the job's not finished, man.
And how about for you, JJ? I mean, how would you rank this win, I guess, in your time here?
Same thing that Blake said, you know. We'll figure it out when we're all out of here, and we'll rank it then. But job's not finished. We've been here before. We've been in this situation. We just got to focus on, you know, watching the film, getting after it on Monday, getting after it on Tuesday, and just keep things simple like we've been doing all year.
Okay, third row on the left, Bill.
This question for JJ and Blake. You know, it started with that 4th and 1 or 4th and goal. You guys hit all 3 4th downs. There was some talk that you guys were a little more conservative the last 2 weeks, but talk about those play calls and what went into them and the confidence you had that you guys would convert on those.
Want to start?
Yeah, I got it. Coach Moore said from the get-go that he was going to call the most aggressive game he's ever called. And, you know, that just, for the big boys, for Blake, for myself, that just, you know, it's music to our ears. And, you know, just knowing that he has the confidence in us to go get that extra yard or go get that 2 yards, it means the world because, just that's who we are. That's who we are. We're going to get that 2 yards or that 1 yard no matter what.
Yeah, you know, like he said, Coach Moore said at the beginning of the game, he's not calling this game scared. He's going to empty the tank. And, you know, that's what he did. And then, you know, when we get, you know, when there's 4th and 1s, you know, Coach Moore, he always says smash. You know, then you have, you know, A.J. Barner, you know, over there screaming in his Triple H voice, you know, it's time to play the game. And, you know, that gets me hyped up. And it's like, oh, man, I got to score. I know they're going to form a hole. I'm about to run someone over. And it just makes the hairs on my arm stick up, you know. But, you know, when we get in those, you know, situations, we know we just got to come through and, you know, handle business. And we do for the most part.
Okay, we're going to go with about 3 more. Austin on the left, and then you on the right, sir.
JJ, what was Coach Harbaugh's last message to the team, and when did it come? Was it last night or this morning?
Do y'all remember?
Hey, last night.
Yeah. Oh, I remember. Yeah. So last night he gave this great speech. I mean, all the position coaches did. And the one thing that really stuck out at the end, he said, you know, the whole mantra, the team, the team, the team. He was saying, we are that team. You know, everything we do from just a character and from a hardworking and committed perspective, he was just saying that we are those guys, and we should just, really believe it, embody it, and go out there and show the world.
In the front right there, sir.
Rod, you got the bluffs on, but I got to ask you this question. Did the dream come true? Because I can imagine as a young kid, this is something that you've been dreaming about ever since you stepped on this campus. And to have a dramatic moment the way that you have. Just describe it again. A lot of people may have come in late, but talk about a dream coming true for you on that last play.
Yeah, it was a dream coming true, making a game-winning play on one of the biggest games probably in college football history. And, I mean, like I said, I really can't put it into words how I'm feeling. I was on the field just looking like I just called game. Like, I did that. So, I can't really explain to you, just a dream come true, like you said.
Ice in his veins.
Yeah.
Two quick things for all of you. Have you FaceTimed with Jim after the game, or is there a plan to meet with him after?
Have not.
I haven't yet,
I
but
may give him a call.
best believe I will be talking to Coach.
Yeah. I think we were trying to get him into Chrysler yesterday, but he didn't want to, piss anybody off. So.
And sort of piggybacking on that, can you describe what these last 3 weeks have been like, going through all of the off-field stuff and not having your coach on the sideline?
It's been a lot. It's been a lot, but the way we've handled it, I'm so proud of Coach Moore. I'm so proud of just every person in that building, from Coach Harbaugh down to, the nutrition staff to everybody. It's just been amazing to see the way they handled it, adapted, and just continue to keep the main thing the main thing. It was really special to see.
Yeah, just handle it, each and every situation, just so in like a mature way, you know what I'm saying? No one cried, no one whined, it's just like, okay, if this is what we have to do, this is what we have to do, but we still got a job to handle, you know what I'm saying? The job has to get done no matter what, whether, coach is here, whether players are hurt, it doesn't matter, the job has to get done and the job will get done, and so that was kind of our mindset, and, it's been great, a little adversity and feeling like everyone's against you, Michigan versus everybody, like now I got on, go get you one. But, it's been nothing but great. Obviously, we wish Coach was here. But he's done a phenomenal job preparing us all week for Saturdays.
Okay, last two real quick. Dennis here on the left.
Angelique asked my question, but JJ, just dovetailing off that, should this result, or will it alter whatever negative perception there is about how you guys got here?
I can't answer that because everyone's, entitled to their own perception of how they view us, and, they're entitled to their own opinion. So the thing that I just think of is we only care about us, and we only care about what we're doing and how we feel and, that fulfillment internally. That's all we care about. So everyone else could have their opinions, and, we'll just keep doing us.
Okay, last question here from Steve, and we're done.
Zach, we were talking to these fellows about Zach Zinter going down. What was your take on that? And talk about the emotion that came off of that and winning it for Zach. Did you have a chance to talk to him? I don't know if he's here or.
I haven't had a chance to talk to him, but, when it happened and I looked back and Zach was screaming and Carson was literally holding his foot as it was just like, limp. And, it was a sight that I don't wish upon anyone to see. And, just at that moment, seeing the look in everybody's eyes, seeing them rally together, it was something about it. It was spiritual, honestly. Just like seeing that, I don't know, that drive. It was a different drive that came out of everybody after that happened because we're doing it for one of our leaders and one of the brothers that we all love.
Thank you all for your time. JJ, Blake, and Rod Moon.